Hey, buds, this isn't really a confessional, but I have an amazingly hilarious story.
Okay.
I think you'll enjoy and many people will appreciate. I dated a girl for 2 years. We broke up for about 1.5 years, and then her and her boyfriend at the time split up. And we decided to start talking and porking again.
Porking is sweet.
Yeah.
Her family hates me.
Okay.
Hates is in all caps.
Okay.
When she broke up with her boyfriend, her mom and sister made her promise that no matter what, she would not come back to me. The first time we hung out to have sex at her apartment, which she shared with her sister who was at work that night and her sister's little dog, I started out wearing a condom. But after the first minute or so, I took it off and threw it on the floor with the wrapper because it was taking away the feeling and she was on birth control. After we finished, I got dressed, picked up the condom wrapper, and went back home. The next morning, when her sister came home from work, she was talking to the neighbor, and as she was walking in and asked if her sister had got a new boyfriend because she had seen us walking in the night before.
Oh, mind your own business.
So my ex had to confess to her sister that hates me, that I had come over, and that we had talked for a few minutes, but don't worry, nothing else happened.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait to hear this.
2 days later, on the night that they were having their family Christmas dinner at the grandparents' house, with the entire family there,
There's something super chewy in the turkey.
Yeah.
my ex's sister had brought her dog along to the gathering, as she often did, because the dog and the kids would play.
Oh, dogs.
Parents and the kids are all in the dining room watching her playing with the dog, when the dog all of a sudden stops. And even the best house-trained dogs, sometimes they have an emergency and they just have to go. And that dog took a giant dump right there in the middle of the floor. And stretching out from anus to hardwood, on top of the pile, blatantly visible and indistinguishable, or completely distinguishable, was the condom we had used 3 nights before. Which had been swiped and eaten by the poor pup during the heat of us mashing hams.
Gross.
It's too bad the condom didn't just fill and drop down.
Yeah.
What a convenient turd on the carpeting to pick up that would be.
Yeah,
on the
it would.
hardwood.
Yeah, you're right. If turd had gone in condom.
That'd be a reason to feed your dogs condoms on a regular basis.
Here, put your food in this.
Yeah, if only it worked. I mean, it'd be tough to react to that quickly and not in a guilty way. But that's actually better than I would have guessed. I thought that the dog was going to, go under the couch and come out with it in its mouth or something. At least this way, it could at least moderately be explained like, oh, it must have eaten something gross at the park.
He's smuggling drugs.
It wouldn't have necessarily had to have been from within the walls of the home.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you never took the dog
The sister
out.
who already is suspicious because the busybody neighbor is like, hey, did you get a new boyfriend?
Yeah.
It probably isn't going to fall that, also another coincidence, the dog ate a condom at the park.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
What did you like?
Regardless,
your dog eat? You're
okay,
gross.
Rick, even if you were in a relationship that everyone was perfectly comfortable with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If your dog's over at the family get-together for Christmas, takes a hot squash on the floor, and drops out a condom, that's embarrassing.
I would move at least 2 continents away and never talk to them again.
I guess Australia, here I come. Time for the new hemisphere.
Yeah.
I would take it as far as I could go. I'd be like, well, I guess we are going to sue Purina because that obviously was in the can of food.
I can't believe it.
And it would only come out when I was like sitting at the bench or something, being questioned, or I don't know what happens, but it would then become a national story.
Yeah, right.
Derp, derp, derp.